This is your Solana Daily Debrief, long-form edition. It's the 9th of February, starting with Super Team DAO. Now, they had their Solana ecosystem call, went out yesterday. I imagine you can probably go to their Twitter and watch the live stream link of that. Normally it's up. However, if not, here it is. It normally goes onto YouTube like a day later or so probably today. And if you don't have an hour and 13 minutes to spare, that's completely fine. You can watch it in 10 minutes, just a summary, not all of it, of course, but a summary on my own YouTube. Also, watch this. Boycott the Solana phone. This is so clever, so funny. Watch it. Next up, Famous Fox Federation. Not super familiar with what's happening here, but runes. There's going to be a new mint for summon foxes. You need a staked Famous Fox, 4 runes, and 75,000 Foxy, and then you can mint a summoned fox. When? Early 2024. So this is coming really soon. And non-holder cost 150k Foxy if you don't have a staked fox. I'm not sure how much a rune is, but if this interests you, you're welcome to look in. You can see that they have new traits. This one has some inspiration from the Degen Ape Academy Degen service, which is very easy to see, and I like it. Also, you can win a rune. There's 5 winners, 1 rune each. You'll need to then buy more runes if you wanted to enter this. Jupiter has set global priority fees, so they're just intelligently setting the priority fees so that you know that your transaction is going to go through. It's not always going to go through, but maybe the success rate goes a lot higher. This is definitely a great thing. Meow is now working on the Jupiter United Planet, so working on the DAO as, a major thing, the Space Cadets Ecosystem Working Group and the Jupiter DAO, and that is what he is working on. That's basically the shift now from what he did, the post-mortem, and now it's just DAO. Building up the DAO will be the biggest DAO in the entirety of crypto, I think, and they'll have a decent amount of money to decide what they want to do with it. I'm unsure how elections are going to take place, but I'll cover that when the information's out there. Also, you may know, but almost 65 million USDC was left in the pool, 63.5, and the 7-day lock and the decision to leave the vast majority of USDC in the pool to withdraw incrementally were obviously difficult decisions for us, but ones that we deemed necessary to prove above and beyond given the intense amount of FUD we faced about our integrity. And I understand this is really hard, and I don't actually think the takeaway is to feel sorry for yourself if you're ever in this situation. Not saying that he does, but it's more about if you're going to put out a boatload of information, have it summarized in one place. You can't expect yourself to be working 20 hours a day, then put out an insane amount of information from a couple of different team members in different locations, and then everyone's supposed to try and stay up on that. I mean, I was spending, and my research assistant, we were spending over an hour a day, like every day, getting the information just for these short videos. And we're doing this every day. So how's I normally supposed to understand this? So it's not really a criticism on the integrity. It's more just the way it was communicated. It should have been better. But I mean, I'm very bullish on Jupe, but this is not a criticism. I'm very bullish on Jupe. I always have been. Wormhole users can send to other chains, and here's a little bit of a graphic. So I know I need to do a super tutorial on how to do this for everything. That's going to take a bit of work. I'll be honest, it will take 20, 30 hours. So in the meantime, I've got an old tutorial video. It's pretty easy to use, to be honest. It is a little bit harder with Ethereum, and you need to make sure you've got Ethereum on that chain. But you can go watch that older tutorial if you like. Otherwise, try and give me a week and I'll get something out. Zeta Markets, this is perps deck similar to Drift or Jupe perps, and they've integrated D-Bridge Finance, so you can virtually instant deposit from 9 major blockchains directly onto Solana. And this is a game changer. A lot of people would be keen to try out a really good DEX if you could bridge in really easily. A reminder from retired Chad Dev, always keep playing the back of your head that you need to outperform Staked SOL, else you're getting screwed. And that is ultimately the goal. The larger goal in any bull cycle is to outperform BTC, which isn't that difficult. Then the next goal is to outperform ETH, which actually isn't that difficult. And personally, yes, our goal, or my goal, is to outperform Staked SOL. However, having said that, a large amount of my profits, or just my dollar cost average on just funds, will go into staking my SOL. And of course, as a GM of validator.com, stake your SOL with validator.com. Exactly what you want to do, how often you want to do it, that's entirely up to you. But I try to stake every day. MonkeDAO has a New York City accommodation set up or organized. So if you're part of MonkeDAO, and if you want to go and stay in a 5-star hotel, I don't know what it costs, but maybe we can have a quick look. But you can go and join amongst fellow monkeys. I think this is a great idea. It's a little bit expensive, of course, but really it's not that expensive. It's a nice place. I wouldn't say that's really expensive, actually. I'm not going to this. I don't really go to NFT stuff. I'm just too busy with content. But if you're going, I think this would be good. I know the Klanos one at Breakpoint last year was really, really successful. And I missed out on that, and I didn't even know that was kind of happening. So I'll try and cover these sort of things so it puts it on your radar. Ovols can now earn Camino Finance points and also earn yield on their NFTs. Klanos, Mad Lads, and Ovols, you put them into a liquidity pool like this. If that interests you, go for it. Personally, if I had to put anything in here, I wouldn't. I don't know what the impermanent loss would be, but you may know better than I do. Or you may have a decent stack of Klanos. And, you know, between Klanos and Sol, you might be happy to get a little bit of both. Same with Mad Lads and same with Ovols. I have no idea how that yield works, but it could be worthwhile. I'm not doing it though. 2 days ago, I did a video on burning your CNFTs, your spam and scam CNFTs, and the usage of people burning has shot up. I see a lot of people in my comments saying, how do I do this? How do I do this? I'll try and do a video on things as fast as I can, but small team here. However, just search my name or my channel and you'll normally find something that gives you a little bit of information. And I can always improve the tags in the future. But I do have a video on how to burn this. One thing though, do not burn your drip NFTs. That's art. And if you want, transfer it to a brand new wallet. Just have a wallet that's just drip. That's a better option. If you burn, then you will be removed from getting future drips. And I really do like drip. There's now 1 billion PIF staked. Make sure you go and stake your PIF and vote on governance issues. Magic Eden has a really cool little video. This is really, really cool, to be honest, because Magic Eden is very, very easy to actually buy and sell NFTs. So go send this to your grandma. Even she can use it. And yesterday I did a live stream of Play the Heist. However, my camera wasn't working. It was working, then it wasn't working. It's just annoying. And also there was a delay with Play the Heist. So I'll do another video soon. Then I'll just delete that live stream because it was just me just talking while I'm hopefully waiting for stuff to happen. But season 3 is now here. Kiwi trading is now live and the token is good to go. Also, you can come here, you can connect your wallet. We'll sign the message here. Now I got 54 tickets and you can see I won 2. So I wasn't up, but that's okay. If we go over to Bird Eye, we can basically type in 40,000 and it's $42. So I lost about $10. Now I haven't looked into this hugely, but you can see initially bots came in. The way they did this, so you know, there may have been a little bit of retail getting wrecked, but I think mostly it was bots getting wrecked. I have no idea how many bots came in. We can probably have a quick look. We'll spend like 1 minute on it, see how we go. So from here down 81%, and now we've reached this point here. Fully diluted market cap, 10 million. Holders, nothing crazy yet. So that's strange. I was expecting to see more. Maybe people have to withdraw it from the game into their wallet. And then that should probably bounce up to like 20,000 or 10,000, something like that. Let's just have a quick look and see if we can see any whale movement early on. Okay, so we can see here is everything. I'm not sure if this is all in order. We can probably work it out by clicking on the actual transaction. So we'll play with this transaction and we'll play with, what is the price on these ones? This one's kind of the cheaper price, this. So when was this liquidity added? This February 9, 46.46. So it happened in the same block, of course. Obviously the liquidity had to go in first and then bam, straight in there. I imagine this was Nansen or another botter. But I believe it was being put out at a higher price. So let's see if this person got wrecked. It's not that we want people to get wrecked. It's that we want people that can't bot to still be able to make gains, you know, or just to not lose out to the botters. Change this to Sol, 280 down. I mean, there's some slippage, right? So if you had done this, we'll take off. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is promising in a good way. So long story short, the person that botted this, they would have lost money because there was too much sell pressure from people that had the token, which is a good thing to do. A good thing to see. Now, if we connect to the game itself, we can see I have 160,000. This is not my tutorial wallet where I've got my NFTs. So I'll connect that in a second. But this is because I had 2 other normal crates and then I had this. So I'll move this to another wallet or I'll sell this and then I'll buy it back on another wallet, whatever's easier. But actually, I'll just show you in case, let's just show you in case you're unsure, this is your first time interacting with this game. So you're allowed 1 withdrawal per hour, click withdraw, and then this is for rent. This is normal. First time you have a token in your wallet, you have to pay a small amount in rent, and then this should go through in a moment. And then we can go and we can just swap it. You can swap it at Bird Eye, but I would just go to Dupe. I'm sure it will be live in Dupe. Connect the wallet, look for our Kiwi token. So we've got our Kiwi token. Yep, it is this one. And if we just go flick this back into Sol, then that looks pretty good. What I might actually just randomly show you, in case you're interested, and you can skip ahead if you're not, is the price is fairly stable, right? I mean, it's too early to tell, but the price is fairly stable. So we might go over and do a little bit of liquidity providing. We've got a couple of options here, but what we can do is we can go back to Bird Eye, and we can see it also on Step Analytics as well, which I did a video on recently. But what we can see is where most of the trading is going through, and it's all going via Orca. So if we go across to Orca, now I would typically do this in like my DeFi wallet, just as a reminder for people new to the channel, have different wallets for different things, but I'm just going to do it here just quickly. Orca.so for Orca. I've got a tutorial on this and also the risks of DeFi. Watch those first, but we can just jump in case you just want to work it all out. Type in Kiwi. This is a token. This one is a scammy token. And you can see the current yield is pretty sizable. Fees, apparently this is a lot better. I guess there's less money in here. Now you can decide which pool to put in. This says over 1,000% at the moment. However, we might just go with this one, to be honest. 0.3% is the fee rate. So we could do both if we wanted. I wouldn't do this, or this. This has the most amount of liquidity, so we'll go in here. We can deposit. We'll go with a custom, and you'll just have to check on these, okay? And then this is the estimated 24-hour yield. Next step, choose the amount. If we go max here, okay, we're just going to go with, say, 0.75, and we're going to put in that $160 preview and confirm deposit. So we're putting in $160 worth of value. It's going to be too early to tell in a couple of days, but in 1 week, I'm just going to flick into a video and I'll just do a little update on what this is worth. Once this goes in, you just automatically start earning rewards and you get this NFT in your wallet. So if we jump into our wallet, we have a position NFT. So at this point, I could then move this to my DeFi wallet, and then it's all sitting in the right kind of wallet for what I need to do. That's just something you can do if you're keen. Now, finally, they also have Season 3 Gitbook. I will cover this, but I don't have time for a few days. So go and have a look through yourself. The link will be below. But these are normally really, really good sources of information. And finally, I'll just connect my wallet to my tutorial that actually has the NFT in it. And you can see what it looks like. So apparently I've got no Nana in this wallet. I've got 241,000 in this one. And that would have just been Coco that would have been swapped over. And you know what? I need to work it out before I go and show you. Either way, beautiful game. Really, really loving what they've built. And they just keep on building. Lands is not over for business. Trips. Voyage. You can still put your NFTs on a voyage. You can see that they've been earning tokens here. And the voyage is still continuing. Hopefully not for too much longer, but it's still ongoing. As for if you've got any land in here, it's still just earning your stuff. And we won't kind of worry about it for now. I don't know how to navigate at the moment. But that's okay. The game is shipping well. Everything is good. So that's all for today. Stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next video.